This is Ben the Reviewer. For this video, I am going to review an underrated animated superhero series that aired on HBO from 1997 to 1999. The series is about a man who was reincarnated as a Hellspawn destined to become the leader of Hell's army, brought by a genius mind. It's Todd McFarlane, and he created Spawn. The story is basically this. Al Simmons, a former Marine Force Recon Lieutenant Colonel, was killed by a man who he thought he could trust. As Simmons dies, his wife Wanda remarries and has a child named Cyan with Al's friend Terry Fitzgerald, who works for CIA power broker Jason Wynn. Realizing all that he has lost, he vows to become human again. His soul goes to hell. Todd McFarlane's Spawn is an adaptation of the comics, which I admittedly have never read, but I can still say this is a series that I find a well-done story about a tragic anti-hero. Most of the characters I find either compelling like the titular Spawn, or just plain entertaining like the Violator. The Violator, who is a clown, isn't just a funny comic relief character, but also actually plays a significant role in Al Simmons' arc with his whole crazy and psychotic schemes. Cagliostro starts out as your typical protagonist mentor, but towards the end of the series, it is outright revealed that he too went through the same trials and tribulations as Spawn has, being a former Hellspawn himself. All of the voice actors do their job well. Another major thing to praise about this show is the animation. I'm a fan of the art direction that was used for this show. The story takes place almost entirely at night. The color schemes make the show look ominous, and it works perfectly for this dark story. Not to mention, the animation is really fluid, and ages like fine wine. If I had one major issue with the show, it would be how it ends. In the series finale, Spawn is able to shapeshift as Terry and is finally able to see his wife Wanda again and impregnate her. The episode reveals a prophecy that Wanda's second child will play a role in Armageddon. The problem is that this grand finale of an episode ends on a cliffhanger and leaves the story unfinished in some way. Not only does the series not reveal if Cagliostro will accept Spawn's choice to permanently return to human form, but also doesn't show or tell whether the prophecy about Wanda's child is actually true. This cliffhanger was unintentional and not the fault of Todd or any of the writing staff. The reasons for this unintentional cliffhanger are because the show went through severe production difficulties and it was costly to make. Todd and the team wanted the show to be renewed for the 4th season, but HBO didn't renew it. There was an attempt at a sequel series intended to be released in 2007, but it never came into fruition or aired. And yes, I have also seen the 1997 live-action movie, and it's not very good. The writing is a mess, the CGI is dated even for its time, and I'm sorry, no Spawn-related anything should be PG-13. Ever. Overall, I highly recommend this show to fans of the Spawn comics, fans of the character, and fans of dark and compelling narratives in general. Because this is damn solid. This has been the Reviewer, signing out.